I do find it humorous that the main point of their article was that we didn't talk about guns enough in Dom Rosso's video, and the fact that every time we talk about guns, they come unhinged. And so here we go. They are just looking at any excuse to try to throw arrows at us. The best part of all of this, though, is what we're seeing happening, and even with this women's march, the more arrows they throw at us, it comes right back around, and they hit themselves with these arrows.
Absolutely right. They're becoming unhinged. And it's an indication that they are onto the fact, I don't know if they're even aware that they're onto the fact that I've said this several times, the NRA is no longer just the primary champion of our Second Amendment rights. It's rapidly becoming the primary champion of our First Amendment rights as well. And that's something I'm actually very proud of. And when they get into this panic mode like this, when they know that they're losing and somebody's fighting back on the narrative, then they do dumb things like this editorial. And I've never seen anything like that CNN letter basically saying, we found out who made this video making fun of us, and we have gotten a sincere apology from him. And as long as he doesn't do anything hateful like this again, we're not going to basically, turn him over to the dogs. And I can't imagine Joseph Goebbels making an announcement like that. They are falling apart, and your commentary is a big part of that. And by the way, one of the things that's getting a lot of traction, I think we're going to talk about later today on the Hot Mic Show, is this idea that this woman's march against guns was protected by armed security guards. And I saw you point that out in real time. I mean, Chuck noticed it, and you just leapt on it. It's like, wait a minute now. It's not quite right here.
That's the height of hypocrisy, that it's okay for them, but it's not okay for all of us. And you think about the children who deserve to be protected just as they are. I think about Michael Bloomberg, a billionaire gun hater. He is surrounded by armed security. Bill de Blasio, the mayor of New York, I'm sure has armed security, just as Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton did, the two biggest gun haters there are. And so it's time we call this hypocrisy out. I'm all for being protected by armed guards if you can afford it. Not everybody can, which is why we fight for their right to arm themselves.